มาเราไปลุยเควสหลักกันดีกว่าแจ็คดอกันมาถึงแล้วจ้านอนรออีกแล้ว
as good as my word
ว่าไงคะ
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
กันเลยทำเลยค่ะ
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
จะไปรู้ไหมเนี่ย
Nothing to do now but keep going.
ใช่ต้องไปต่อเท่านั้น
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
ขอแวะเก็บของก่อน
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. Attack!
แต่ฉันไม่ได้หรอกเตี้ยโอ้ยไหลหลังนั่นเลยตายซะ Stupefy อย่าตีมาเพื่อนแกโดนบอกแล้วใช่ไหมติดเลย
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now.
ก็ไม่เท่าไหร่
Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
ไปหนังสือต่อ
I wonder how big this place is.
นั่นน่ะสิ
Impressive. That must be where this all leads.
เป็นการงานสร้างมากเลยนะคะ
Someone didn't want casual visitors down. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
ไปไงฉันก็บอกไปแล้วมุมแมงเหรือโดนเป็นกระโดดโดนอีกไปดิอยากตายก็เข้ามาดึงมาแล้วก็เผาไปเลยต้องไปไฟไม่เท่าไหร่อุ้ยตัวเล็กใหญ่จังมาไงอีก
I'm not going to touch
ติดเลยกัน เหยียบท้ายยี่ให้แหลก กันอะไรวะกันลมก็ได้เลยคว้างมาทีเฮ้ยเกือบไปแล้วเผากันน่ะ stupid boy stupid boy มันจะได้ของใหม่อีกแล้วนะเวลาของส้มไม่ดีสวยค่ะเยี่ยมมากเลยค่ะไปค่ะแวบปั๊บแป๊บ
If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it.
ขออนุญาตแป๊กอีกรอบนะฮะเผาไปเลย stupid boy แตกสอง
Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may
หา
as
จริง
well
ปะ
help
เนี่ย
myself to this.
กดหาจริงปะเนี่ยดึงผิดอันโทษมาเลยขออนุญาตนะฮะอุ้ยเต็มอีกแล้วเหรอไม่นะสู้กันไปมาจะเอาอ่ะสู้กันไปมาโอ้ยมาไง
Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I.
แน่นอนเราฉลาดกว่าอยู่แล้วมันจะทำไม่ได้ล่ะ
Remarkable.
น่าจึงมากเลยนะนั่นน่ะเหรอไม่เท่าไหร่ขอลายซะดีขวาสิมีดักไหมนะไม่มีนะโอเคขวาลายซะดีไปขวาสิแวบ
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
นั่นน่ะสิสำรวจยังไงเนี่ยจากดอเหลือไว้ได้ไงความไม่เก่งเลยนะ
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
อาจจะตรงไปก็ได้ใครจะไปรู้คลีป
That's odd.
ถ้าไม่
I'd
ได้
have
แต่
thought
ของสี
Jackdaw
เขียว
would have
นะ
been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Incendio!
Not a headless skeleton in sight,
Ui.
but I may as well help
ตี
myself
ตี
to this.
ตีตี
Protego!
โปเตโต้ไม่ใช่เอีย
Incendio!
Incendio!
ยังไม่หมดอีกโดน
Protego!
สู้กันไปแง่
Levioso!
ลิเวลโซ่ไปดิปั๊บไม่โดนหรอกเผา
Incendio!
วันหน้าไปสู้กันไปมาร้องสิเผาจนตายไปเลย
Revelio!
เป็นแค่แมงมุม
I'm glad
Liat
Richard Jackdaw
Mark
left a
na.
little something behind for me, but where could he be?
เปิดก่อนได้เปรียบช่วยแคบโยนเป็นทีดึงบนหน่อยดึงมาดึงไม่ได้ คัดซีนไฟเผาไปดิโจนทีอ้าวตาย Expelliarmus เก็บให้หมดรูทยับแฟบ
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Accio. Revelio.
เก็บ
Accio.
อายุดโดดเก็บ
Not a headless
โอ้
skeleton
เต็
in
มอีกแล้ว
sight.
มาไหน
There it
เด็ก
is.
ดอ
The bridge. It's almost complete.
ยัง
More
อีกนะแต่แมง
spiders.
มุม
These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw.
ดึงมาเผาตีสตูปิดไฟโยนหินไปตายสตูปิดไฟไม่ได้ง่ายหรอกสวปลงปีกเผาไปดิมาอันติดเลยระเบิดลอยเหรอจะลอยฉันเลยเผาไปเลยแตกตัวแม่นะอุ้ยโดนคัดซีนนะโกงนะเนี่ยโกงเลยขยี้ไปดึงมากันใช่เผาไปดิกดผิดเลยจะโดนหล่อยนะพวกนี้ซุปเปอร์ไฟโดนไปดึงมาตีการไม่โดนเยี่ยม Expelliarmus หยุดไปโดนไปดิเผาอัดหน้าเฮ้ยเกือบดีนะเห็นก่อนนะไป Expelliarmus หลบเฉยพวกนี้นั่งขานมากนะขึ้นปิดตัวเฉยเผาไม่โดนอีกวีไปเอ้ยยกไปเกือบหยุดโผล่สักทีเถอะฟ้าผ่าไปดีเวลาดึงมาแล้วก็ระเบิดอันหน้าตบปึ๊บยิงยกลอยดึง
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
นั่นแหละยังรีแล้วยิงใหม่1 2 3ถ้าประตูไว้ทำไมเยอะแยะไม่เปลืองเลยทางเข้าประตูเดียวก็ได้ทำยังไงมันทั้ง3มาคนเดียว
And those pages.
โดดได้ไหมเนี่ยไม่เอาดีกว่า
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Shame.
เราเจอ
The
แจ็คดอร์
splinters must be what's left of Ollivander's
นี่
wound.
ไงสวัสดีแจ็คดอร์
At least I can take the pages.
แย่งเชียร์นะ
Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
มี4นี่ไงสตูปแบบภาพหลบไป Expelliarmus กดอาวุธไปจะตีลบดึงเผาแตกตีสตูปยังไงเตโต้สตูปก็ไม่เท่าไหร่อุ้ยเกือบนะหลบดึงมาเผาตีนี่ก็ขยันโดดเหลือเกินโดดเก่งนะเรานะฮะโดดเก่งนะเราอ่ะดึงมาเผาตีก็ไม่เท่าไหร่ตัวโหดเหรอคิดว่าโหดนักเหรอ ปลดอาวุธไปดีตีลงเลยเวลาอร่อยไม่ล่าของตัวเองอ่ะจุ่มไปดีตีเอ็กซ์เพรสตีก็ตีก็เผาไปเลยกันใกล้ๆเนี่ยอุ้ยลบอันตีระเบิดแตกอย่าถึงกันไปแล้วหมอนี่อุ้ยลบปลดอาวุธไม่รู้ว่าทำอะไรไม่ได้พวกนี้ไอออนลบเผาตีเวลาก็ไม่เท่าไหร่หรอกย่อได้ไหมย่อไม่ใช่
That's unnerving. What's happening?
เกิดอะไรขึ้นนี่หรือประตูยังไงล่ะจิวจะไม่เห็นเลย
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
เว้นโบราณของเธอไงล่ะวาร์ปเฉย
Where am I?
น่าสิฉันก็ไม่รู้เหมือนกัน
Oh no. The room's starting to flood.
มันช่วงนู้นหรือยังไง
How am
ล่ะ
I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
จะนำช่วงไปเพื่ออะไรกันนะเราอยากรู้จริง
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here.
เอาเปิดสิหันไปแล้ว
What is this place?
ชื่อที่ไหนหรือ
Can it be?
ตกใจเหรอคะรอมานานมากสินะคะ
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic. Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
ได้เลยค่ะว่าแต่ทำไมที่ถึงเรียกว่าแมปแชมเบอร์ล่ะคะ
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
โอเคไม่อยากคุยตอนนี้ก็ได้ค่ะ
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
บุกบิบกันไปละค่ะเยี่ยมเลยค่ะได้อัพสกิลแล้วค่ะออกไปเลยละกันมีหลายแต้มมากเพิ่ม20แล้วแวบดาบอาร์ตไหมล่ะก็เพิ่มหน้าสกิลดีกว่าของดีเอาให้หมดเลยทุกอันปลดทุกหน้าสตันนานขึ้นจัดไปนี่ล่ะโอ้ยสวยพุ่งไกลหิวแรงขึ้นนะเยี่ยมนี่ดีกว่าลดคูลดาวน์เพิ่มระยะ เยี่ยมสายฟาร์มยอดเพิ่มคิวนี่ละกัดติดเคิร์ดไปสัตว์จารย์นำหนังสือมาให้หนูค่ะ
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
นั่นสิไม่ใช่หนังสือด้วยล่ะ
I'm back at Hogwarts.
ใช่
I wonder
สิ
when Professor Fig will be back.
อย่าดึก
I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
ฮ่าฮ่าอุ๊ยอ้าวคุณแจสวัสดีจ้า
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm, useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
ได้เลยค่ะอาจารย์แหลมเทคดีเอาดีขออนุญาตแวะมาขายของก่อนนะคะ
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
ดูเหมือนเลยต้องครับ อย่าเราใช้เองนะ2 อันเลยเหรอแต่ก่อนอื่นเลยนะ เราจะได้ไม้กวาดแล้วมาเลยค่ะหนูรอไม่ไหวแล้วไหนตื่นแล้วค่ะเริ่มเล่นกันเลยดีกว่า
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly,
Up
then
to.
kick your leg over
Up
and
to,
rest
up
your
to.
weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
พูดจาดีๆหน่อยก็ได้มั้ง up to
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off.
เลยเจล
And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
นั่นเลยค่ะ
Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care.
take some getting
The
used to.
brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
ไม่ทำให้เสียหรอกค่ะ
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
เยี่ยมไปเลยจิว
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
เยี่ยมเลยค่ะอาจารย์มาเริ่มกันเลย ไหนไงต่อ
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
เวทเล่งไปเลยสิครับวิวอะไรกันเนี่ยโอ้สวยเหลือเกิน
Nice day for a flight.
เฮ้ยนายเร็วกว่าได้ไง
This is
เนี่ย
rather fun.
สนุกมากเลยจ้า
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
ไม่เคยบินแล้วลื่นอย่างนี้มาก่อนเลยค่ะ
All
ยัง
Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
ไรเนี่ยกระเค้นเลย
That wasn't too bad.
ก็ไม่เร็วเท่าไหร่นะ
Oh, well done. Have a moment?
สักแป๊บได้ไหมอ่ะ แข่งใช่ปะล่ะ
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We met in the common room. I'm Everett Clopton. So, care to join me for a bit of high-flying fun?
ยังไงล่ะ จะมีปัญหาใช่ไหมล่ะ
Kagawa seems strict. I wouldn't want to get into trouble.
Kagawa won't even notice. Besides, a bird doesn't learn how to fly by staying in the nest.
แต่พูดก็มีเหตุผล
The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today.
เห็นไปปวดคนอื่นเขาล่ะ
Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
นั่นน่ะสิ
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to
โน้ม
escape
ตัว
a
ไปข้าง
tricky
หน้ากันเลย
situation.
ไอ้ล่ะเราก็รวยแล้ว
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
ใช่วิวก็สวยจริง เดี๋ยวเราจะบินว่อนไปทั่วโลกเลยจิ๋วเขาเรียกแล้ว
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back.
ไม่เร็วอย่างเลยอะ
Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms.
ลงจอดอย่างรื่น
And where have you two been?
ไม่ได้ไปไหน
Oh,
มาค่ะ
hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions.
โอ้ยแว่นทำสวย
Mr.
ด้วย
Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
ขอบคุณที่ชมค่ะ ขอคะแนนคืนได้ไหมคะ
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit those views were worth it.
ก็จริง
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I'll have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models.
เยี่ยม
I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
บายไว้เจอกันเลยจ้า
If I could afford the new Bright Spark broom at Spintwitches, I'd be on it now.
ไหนร้านเปิดหรือยังเราจะไปซื้อไม้กวาดกันนะ
Brief should be kept in the oldest drawer.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
เซบาสทักมานะ
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
ได้เลยค่ะอาจารย์วิสลีย์เรามาหาอาจารย์วิสลีย์ก่อนดีกว่านะครับจะได้ไปเปิดห้องกัน
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
มองไปที่กำแพงสิจิว
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me
หัน
and
มาช้าไปละค่ะ
Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done.
วิงงเลยค่ะว่าหนูทำได้ไง
Shall we?
After you, Professor.
จันก่อนเลยค่ะหนูกลัว
What is this place?
นี่ที่ไหนคะ
This
เนี่ย
is the room of requirement.
ห้องต้องประสงค์
It
ไง
only
ล่ะ
appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident, if ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
ค่ะสามเหลี่ยมสามเหลี่ยมช่วยยูเวเนสโก
Splendid. Cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
ได้ค่ะ
Revelio.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
เดี๋ยวก็เจอค่ะแล้วนี่อะไรคะเนี่ย
Is that... Goodness. My old
ใครกันคือทีและใครคือ
I wondered where that had got to. Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio.
นี่แหละนะไป เห็นของบนนั้นนะจ๊ะ
Revelio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them!
จุดขาย
No, not. That's not helpful, you
อ้าว
worthless.
พังอ้าวพังหมดซ่อมให้ไหมคะซ่อมได้ไหมเอ่ย
Reparo. Revelio.
นี่มีถุงเงินนี่นา
Accio.
อ
Revelio.
เอาครบเลยตกแต่งห้องได้ไหมคะ
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
นั่นน่ะสิเดินลำบากจะตาย
What was that?
ลูกฟิตตี้
Was that a golden snitch?
เรนสนิช
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
ชิวค่ะแค่ดึงมาเองค่ะ
Revelio.
Accio.
เอาไม่ถึงเยี่ยมยอดค่ะ
Revelio.
เงินฉันไม่พลาดหรอก
I hope
Oh,
that
I
house
don't
elf
know.
can find us in here. Revelio.
ดีค่ะคุณดีค่ะ
Yikes! Careful.
ระวังเลยค่ะ
Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
Oh my god เป็นระเบียบขึ้นเยอะ
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
ขอของราคาได้ค่ะ
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
ทำไปแล้วค่ะ
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Conjuring.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
ค่ะได้ค่ะเคลียร์พวกนี้กันนะคะครับ potion station ให้นี่ก่อนอะไรกัน
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
ไม่ได้ซื้อสูตรมา
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
เลยค่ะ
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
เลยค่ะเก็บไปแล้วค่ะ
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
มันเปลืองนะคะกับเพลงกับพื้นเนี่ยง่ายๆเลยอันหนึ่งปรับไซส์หน่อยค่ะ2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156 157 158 159 160 1 3 4
Good work. Shall we move on?
ไปเลยค่ะต่อเลยค่ะ
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Alterings Customize นั่นเองชื่อ
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
เพิ่มไซส์เอาผิดอันนี่นะเพิ่มไซส์ change color เขียวไปสไตล์เปลี่ยนสไตล์
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
ได้เลยค่ะเปลี่ยนพื้นไปเลย
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
พร้อมแล้วค่ะ
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambiance.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Cool เลยค่ะ
I would like the room
หน่อย
to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
เปลี่ยนธีมได้อย่างใจสั่งเลยนะคะ
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
ว้าวเปลี่ยนเองอีกแล้ว
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
จะใช้อย่างดีเลยค่ะ เดี๋ยวมาจัดห้องกันหน่อยดีกว่าผมจัดแค่นี้ไว้ก่อนแล้วกันเดี๋ยวค่อยมาเติมทีหลังแล้วกันพอดีหินหมดแล้วเฮ้ยเราได้ไม้กวาดแล้วไปเอาไม้กวาดกันดีกว่าไม่เอาไม้กวาดแล้วค่ะ
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
I'm doing see.
What are we looking for today? That item is of the highest quality.
ติดไฟไปดีกว่า Ember Dash เท่
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
ได้เลยค่ะ
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
โอเคเร็วๆนะคะขโมย
Can't
ต่อ
help
หน้า
but admire Mr. Weekes' enthusiasm.
ไปทดลองไม้กวาดกันดีกว่ามาทดสอบกันดีกว่า
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
แหมก็บูลลี่ไปดูอิจฉานะจ๊ะ
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Ravenclaw.
เคยได้ยินว่านกจะกินงูเหรอจ๊ะ
Why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
คือตัวเองเก่งมากเลยจ๊ะโอ้ยลุย
Did it! Whoa!
เงินไปเลยเงินไปเลยสวัสดีจ๊ะนกบินยังไงตั้ง2 นาทีช้าเกิน
This is rather fun.
สนุกไปเลยสุดเลยเพลินสุดไปเลยจิ๋วพี่อ่อนให้แล้วเนี่ย
Success!
ใกล้เกินนะเพื่อนได้แค่นั้นจะปากแจ๋วเลยจ้าปิดยังไงนี้ต้อง2 นาทีไม่เก่งเลยไม่ได้เลยนะน่ะโม้สักเยอะเลยว่ายังไงจ๊ะ
That's not. You must have cheated. Fine.
โกงอะไร
You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
จ้า
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke, whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
ฟลุกอะไรไม่มีโธ่ฝีมือล้วนๆไหนดูสิมีคนเร็วกว่านี้ด้วยเหรอตีดเดียวเนี่ยนะโอ้ช่างมันเถอะ
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
ไปกลับไปหาคนขายไม้กวาดดีกว่าดีค่ะหนูกลับมาแล้
Oh,
ว
you're back! With something to report, I hope?
แน่นอนค่ะมินเก่งมากเลยค่ะ
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and is wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon.
ก็รอไม่ไหวเหมือนกันเช่น
How
กัน
to
ค่ะ
address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed.
แล้วเราก็จะไปไหนกันต่อดีไปร้านยาหน่อยดีกว่า